I think that a video game adaptation works better in a movie format or in the show format. Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
I'll go first. Like, give your vocals a rest.
All right, you take it.
I definitely lean heavily towards show on this one. I think that will make or break a video game, and we'll get into it later in terms of like, are we sticking to the storyline from the game, or are we branching off to tell something else? I think about, we'll use The Last of Us for example. Like, Last of Us Part 2 took me almost 30 hours to complete, and I think it's just impossible to adapt a video game that especially if it's a game that takes you that long to complete. The story, I know it doesn't, minus some of the gameplay, and that's not really, we're not watching The Last of Us and watching Ellie throw bricks for an hour, but that's still a lot of content that's tied to narrative. And I feel like we've seen more success from video game adaptations that are TV shows that get some room to breathe. So yes, I think the show route is the best way to adapt.
We're in the exact same camp on this.
Good. All right. This is going to be an excellent show then.
If you want to tell an 80-hour story, you probably can't cram that into 2 hours. It's not going to work. They've tried for years and it doesn't work. The example I think of is like Uncharted, where it's like this weird, like truncated movie of like 4 games that they shoved into a 2-hour period, and none of it makes any sense from like the narrative perspective.
Yeah, it was so strange. Like, it just felt like, ugh. There's something about it.
So every show has like a blockbuster budget now. Mm-hmm. So like, it's not going to look like a CW show. Like, you're not watching like a Smallville rendition of The Last of Us. Like, it looks good.
I would sort of want to watch that though. I think that would be really funny.
Oh, absolutely. I'm a diehard Smallville fan. This can convert into just a 4-hour conversation on Smallville if you want. Throw that on the board, put show on the board.
Yeah.
That's part 1 of our equation.